Hello everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the course of how to live a good life. This is lesson number 3. So, my children are being busy and getting educated in classical music by dear Bob. Very important. Classical music is for brain development, for any development, very important. And of course, this is your rich white blonde girl, and of course, like only the best is like good enough, So we have like the best teacher in the world in classical music. Like he has the like greatest palette and mastering all the styles and everything of classical music. Is the great Mr. Marley. So like Bobby is now busy with children, so I can teach you how to live a good life, how to become more like me and less like you. So today's lecture is like how to become a lunatic and like be good lunatic, like become the best lunatic that you can be, So nowadays we have this like great, I don't know, like it's like not a misconception, because like we are free to do whatever we want, but like people like really lose so much energy trying to be like the sun, like they try to be, I don't know, like they try to like emphasize themselves, like expand themselves, and like to become like this radioactive body that is just like burning and burning all the time. While like come on, like like a moon, a luna is just a kind of like piece of cold stone, like our hearts, like we people, like it's more close to our nature, and we reflect the sun. Like we are in a distance, like keep your distance for anything radioactive. Like you come too close and that's over for you, game over, Yeah, like of course you can start again and everything, but like if you are tired from always starting again and starting again and starting again, then you can like be more like moon and less like sun. So like like take off that, I don't know, like this, just change the direction of your ambition, So cause like my good friend like Icarus told me, explained it, like cause men are very good in like very linear explaining of things. That's why I love listening to men from time to time, cause it's like when I wanna take a break of like knowing everything and just like being everything all the time. So like I talk to men, and men are like they are only like one thing and another thing, but not all the same at the same time, like we women, like those perfect and perfect beings, So like the Icarus told me, like okay, he and his dad, like they were like, oh okay, like they love doing doing building stuff and everything, and then we're then on that island, and they that just finished, like he did a lot of construction work, you know, and they just finished like this one place, and he was so bored, and he said like, oh come on, like that, like come with me, I'll show you something, like he built those like wings, you know, and he didn't tell his dad, but he was like doing an experiment, and he said like, I will try to fly as close as to the sun, so everybody after me know how stupid it is, like to want to try to be a sun when being a lunatic is just so much more. You can be anything, you can do anything being a lunatic. That is just like, there is only one sun. Like a lunatic, a moon, la luna, is reflecting the sun every time, like when it's like, there's a right angle and everything, and it's always kind of like, oh, like new reflection. It's like, oh, so much fun, always different. And as a moon, like you have those different angles and everything. Like sun is always the same. And sun is great. Don't get me wrong. Like sun is awesome, but it's like just one thing, you know. Always sun. And but there is one point with the sun, that if you get like, you know, if you are like too far away, then it's like, oh okay, like, you know, oh, it's like you can use it for orientation, like you know, it's a star, so like navigation or something. And but like you cannot fuel anything, you cannot like grow anything. And it's pretty cold. Yeah, like you don't feel like the warmth, so like those pleasant warmth, you know, like what we love about the sun. Like we love this pleasant warmth. Sometimes it's like 30 degrees, sometimes it's 50 degrees, sometimes Celsius, sometimes it's like, you know, in a, like when you're skiing in a cold winter or something, it's just like you are happy when it's just like you need minus degrees so that you have snow to ski. Otherwise it's just like, you know, it's just like bobsledding or something, like on your, when you're like sledging on your bottom, what is called. And yeah, you are doing great, children. Practice classical music. Very good. Thank you, Bob, very much. Thank you. Sorry, the children, you know, they need a lot of attention. Like, you know, sun is always giving attention. That's why we love sun. Always attention. And we love attention. Like we live because of attention, and this pleasant attention, you know. But if you get too close to the sun, so it's like it can get uncomfortable if you're like not suited up or something, you know. And we as people, like we are striving, like, you know, to test our limits. Like the Icarus did is like awesome. Like he showed, oh my god, I'm the first person who gets so close to the sun. Amazing. When there is like this tipping point, when it starts like to get not good, cause it's just like, it just turns you to dust, you know. Like if you get too close. Okay, so, you know, respect the distance, respect the timing and everything, so like the exposure and everything. So we started there, because we are learning how to become a lunatic and how to be a good one, like, you know, a good lunatic. So now you understand, like, yeah, like, you can strive to be a son, but you know, like, that's a very isolated situation, way of being, cause nobody can come too close to you, you know. But still, you are, like, you know, you are, like, very important in people's lives, in life of every life, you know. You're very important, but you are not, like, close to anything. So the moon, the luna, you know, is like, you know, it's like just a cold stone, but like, by reflecting the sun, like, anything that you see, like, oh my god, it's just, like, you know, in my eyes, it's blinding me how marvelous something is, and something, this is like a metaphor for the sun in our everyday, day-to-day life. For example, like, you know, you see, let me think about an example with food, but okay, let's talk further about the moon. It's just a cold stone, like you know, nothing, it's just nothing. But by reflecting the sun, and you know what, the sun is the closest star, the like, the law of proximity. All other stars, they're just like, oh, northern star, this star, or whatever constellation and everything. Yeah, that's like some, but it's like very far, so it's like you don't need to be concerned with that, except you're like navigating the ocean without any, or desert without any navigational objects. So then, like, you need to know the stars, but in, like, every day-to-day life, you know, like, living in the city, in a global world and everything, so you don't need, like, okay, you identify what is your sun, and then you reflect that. And even, like, when you know you reflect that, and by reflecting that, I'm sorry, I will come back.